On this day in history, December 17th. In 1583, a significant military engagement occurred during the Cologne War when forces under Ernest of Bavaria decisively defeated troops led by Gebhard Truxas von Waldburg at the Siege of Godesberg. This conflict represented a critical moment in the religious and political struggles that characterized the late 16th century in the Holy Roman Empire. The battle highlighted the intense tensions between Catholic and Protestant factions, with Ernest of Bavaria working to maintain Catholic control in the region and suppress Protestant challenges to ecclesiastical authority. In 1718, a major diplomatic and military escalation took place as Great Britain declared war on Spain during the War of the Quadruple Alliance. This conflict was part of the complex European power struggles of the early 18th century, involving multiple nations competing for territorial and political influence. The declaration of war represented a significant moment in the ongoing geopolitical tensions that shaped European international relations during this period. In 1777, a momentous diplomatic breakthrough occurred during the American Revolution when France formally recognized the United States as an independent nation. This recognition was a crucial turning point in the American struggle for independence, providing critical international legitimacy and support to the revolutionary cause. The French acknowledgement represented more than just diplomatic recognition. It signaled potential military and economic support that would prove instrumental in the Americans' fight against British colonial rule. In 1790, archaeologists and historians witnessed a remarkable discovery when the Aztec calendar stone was unearthed at El Zocalo in Mexico City. This extraordinary artifact represented a significant moment in understanding Mesoamerican culture, providing unprecedented insights into Aztec astronomical knowledge, religious practices, and cultural complexity. The calendar stone would become one of the most important archaeological discoveries related to pre-Columbian civilizations. In 1807, during the Napoleonic Wars, France issued the Milan Decree, which further solidified the continental system. Napoleon's strategic economic policy designed to isolate and weaken Great Britain. This decree represented a critical moment in Napoleon's economic warfare, demonstrating the complex ways in which political conflicts were fought beyond traditional military engagements. The policy aimed to create a comprehensive European embargo against British trade, reflecting the sophisticated and far-reaching nature of Napoleonic strategic thinking. In 1819, Simón Bolívar made a historic declaration of independence for Gran Colombia in Angostura, now Ciudad Bolívar in Venezuela. This moment represented a crucial step in the Latin American independence movement, symbolizing the region's struggle to break free from Spanish colonial rule. Bolívar's declaration was more than a political statement. It was a powerful vision of regional unity and self-determination that would influence the entire South American continent. In 1862, during the American Civil War, General Ulysses S. Grant issued General Order No. 11, a deeply controversial directive that expelled Jews from parts of Tennessee, Mississippi, and Kentucky. This shameful order represented a moment of profound anti-Semitism and institutional discrimination, reflecting the complex and often prejudiced social dynamics of the Civil War era. The order would later be rescinded, but it remained a stark example of the systemic discrimination faced by Jewish Americans during this period. In 1892, the first issue of Vogue magazine was published, marking a significant moment in media and fashion journalism. This pioneering publication would go on to become one of the most influential fashion and lifestyle magazines in the world, transforming how society conceptualized style, culture, and visual communication. Vogue represented more than just a magazine. It became a cultural institution that would shape artistic trends, social norms, and visual aesthetic standards for generations to come. In 1903, the Wright brothers achieved a monumental breakthrough in human technological achievement by making the first controlled, powered, heavier-than-air flight in the Wright Flyer at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. This extraordinary moment represented the culmination of years of scientific research, engineering innovation, and relentless experimentation. The flight was more than just a technological milestone. It symbolized human beings' age-old dream of conquering the skies and fundamentally transformed transportation, warfare, and human perception of mobility. In 1935, the first flight of the Douglas DC-3 aircraft took place, introducing a revolutionary design that would transform commercial aviation. This aircraft represented a quantum leap in air transportation technology, offering unprecedented reliability, efficiency, and passenger comfort. The DC-3 would become a pivotal aircraft in both civilian and military applications, playing a crucial role during World War II and establishing many of the standards for modern commercial aviation. In 1938, Otto Hahn made a groundbreaking scientific discovery by identifying the nuclear fission of uranium, a moment that would fundamentally alter human technological capabilities. This scientific breakthrough provided the crucial scientific and technological foundation for nuclear energy, representing a pivotal moment in physics and human technological understanding. Hahn's discovery would have profound and complex implications, ultimately leading to both revolutionary energy production methods and unprecedented destructive capabilities. In 1947, the first flight of the Boeing B-47 Stratojet strategic bomber occurred, marking a significant advancement in military aviation technology. This aircraft represented a revolutionary design in jet-powered strategic bombing, incorporating swept-wing technology and advanced aerodynamic principles. The B-47 would become a critical component of United States military strategy during the early Cold War period, symbolizing the rapid technological innovations driven by geopolitical tensions. In 1950, the F-86 Sabre fighter jet completed its first mission over Korea, entering a conflict that would become a crucial testing ground for Cold War military technologies. This aircraft would play a pivotal role in aerial combat during the Korean War, representing the cutting edge of military aviation design and strategy. The F-86's performance would become legendary, demonstrating the rapid technological evolution of military aircraft during this intense period of global tension. In 1957, the United States successfully launched its first Atlas intercontinental ballistic missile at Cape Canaveral, Florida, marking a critical moment in the Cold War technological arms race. This launch represented a significant milestone in missile technology and strategic military capabilities, symbolizing the intense technological competition between the United States and the Soviet Union. The Atlas missile would become a crucial component of the United States nuclear deterrence strategy. Project Blue Book concluded its UFO investigations in 1969, marking the end of the United States Air Force's systematic study of unidentified flying objects. The project, which began in 1952, had examined thousands of reported UFO sightings across the United States. By closing the study, the Air Force effectively ended its official government-sponsored investigation into UFO phenomena. Polish protests erupted in Gdynia in 1970, with a tragic incident of military violence against workers. Soldiers fired directly at workers emerging from trains, resulting in the deaths of dozens of civilians. This event was part of a broader context of social unrest and labor protests in Poland during that period. The Simpsons made its television debut in 1989 with the episode Simpsons Roasting on an Open Fire. This animated holiday special marked the beginning of what would become the longest-running American scripted primetime television series. The episode introduced audiences to the dysfunctional but lovable Simpson family, setting the stage for the show's iconic cultural impact. Sex work rights activists established December 17th in 2003 as International Day to End Violence Against Sex Workers. The day was created to memorialize victims of a serial killer who had targeted sex workers. It also serves to highlight and draw attention to the systemic violence and discrimination that sex workers face from law enforcement and society. Mohamed Bouazizi set himself on fire in 2010, an act that would become a pivotal moment in modern Middle Eastern history. His self-immolation became the catalyst for the Tunisian Revolution and sparked the wider Arab Spring movement. This single act of desperation drew international attention to the socio-economic and political challenges facing many in the region. The United States and Cuba re-established diplomatic relations in 2014, ending a diplomatic freeze that had lasted since 1961. This historic reconciliation marked a significant shift in the relationship between the two countries. The restoration of diplomatic ties opened the door for potential future collaboration and dialogue after decades of tension. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update, and I'll see you in the next video.